Discover the best diners, dives, and fine dining restaurants across the East Coast. From New Orleans to New York, it's a foodie's paradise. So join Hertz as we find the best spots for you to eat the East Coast. Let's go! There's no better place to experience both the history and future of Old Creole than the iconic Commander's Palace in New Orleans. The multi-award-winning restaurant has been around since 1893, bringing big-hitting Louisiana flavors to the table with ingredients all sourced from within 100 kilometers. It's truly food for the soul. Another long-standing New Orleans venue, Café Du Monde, has been dishing out their signature coffee and chicory blend since 1862. Traditionally served au lait mixed half and half with hot milk. On top of an outstanding cup of joe, the cafe is famous for its beignets, square French-style donuts topped with heavenly powdered sugar. These delightful treats are so good, they're the only thing on the menu. How do you like yours? Fried, stewed, or nude? Oysters, that is. And not just any oysters. Some of the freshest the Gulf Coast has to offer from the historic Wintzell's Oyster House. The restaurant, which originally began as a tiny bar, serves seafood alongside other local classics, including a hearty gumbo. For something a little different, head to the world of Coca-Cola at Pemberton Place in Atlanta. Learn the story of the famous soda and visit the vault where its legendary secret formula is safeguarded. Plus, taste more than 100 Coca-Cola beverages from around the world. Everything from the liquid bubblegum flavors of Inca Cola to India's strong and spicy Thumbs Up. Home of the famous San Gennaro, Antico Pizza Napoletana is a must-visit for pizza lovers. The venue has established itself among many Atlanta locals as the city's best pizzeria. Choose from 5 red pizzas, 5 white pizzas, with or without tomato sauce, and a highly praised Specialita de la Casa, topped with buffalo mozzarella, cipollini onions, roasted mushrooms, and white truffle oil. If you're heading to North Carolina, you've got to stop at Sweet Lou's. With mouth-watering, tongue-slapping dishes, Sweet Lou's only seasons its meat, never saucing them. Their smokehouse brings out incredible flavors using hickory, pecan, and peach woods, which gives them their award-winning taste. Not only do you get to taste the fresh goat's cheese at OakMoon Farm and Creamery, you get to make it too. Stop by the idyllic hamlet of Bakersfield that leads up to the Roan Mountain for a step back in time at this quirky micro dairy. They have the best philosophy for making their cheeses. Happy goats make delicious milk, and delicious milk makes amazing cheese. It's impossible to miss the Pink Cadillac Diner. Firstly, for the rocking pink Cadillac parked outside, and secondly, for the bright bubblegum pink diner itself with electric turquoise accents for an extra vibrant boost. Choose from burgers, steaks, hot dogs, and nachos, or grab a seat at the ice cream bar for shakes, sundaes, and floats galore. Naturally, Baltimore is well known for its seafood, in particular its crab. A real local favorite is Locust Point Steamers. The Crab House is no fine dining affair, but offers Maryland cuisine at its best. Power your plate high with a selection of fresh seafood, scallops, shrimp, clams, mussels, oysters, lobster tail, and of course, crab everything. For one of the best Philly cheesesteaks in Philadelphia, head to John's Roast Pork. Impossibly thin slices of beef slathered in gooey cheese and stuffed into long, crusty rolls. What's not to love? The oozing cheesesteaks here are wildly rave about, with a seated roll and the best drip factor around. While it's known as the famous setting for that scene in the film When Harry Met Sally, it's the piled high pastrami sandwiches that have kept Katz's Deli in business since 1888. The place may be busy, but the servers encourage you to take your time and choose carefully in order to make you the perfect sandwich. An enticing Mediterranean menu and views of the cool Brooklyn streets combine to great effect in this old glass factory. The specialty dish is rabbit, prepared 3 different ways: a kebab-style starter, served on the bone beside delicious vegetables to nibble on, and in a stew. The Glasserie has succeeded in turning fine dining into a new and adventurous experience. It's time to work up an appetite and hit the road. Follow the link in the description or search Hertz Road Trip Planner to plan your foodie tour of the East Coast and find your perfect rent-a-car with Hertz. Woo!